Hey guys, it's me, Laura. I just have background music playing. I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to get blocked again. So God grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I blast my music all the time because I tell you, music's very powerful and it heals the soul. I truly believe that, and I love music. I think it's lit. Yeah. Is it lit? Yeah. Well, anyway. Come on, you. Oh, guys. So, are you guys getting enough sleep? Some people, I understand, are morning people, and then you have the night owls, right? And that can really depend on your job. So if you're working nights, and then you come home and you sleep during the day. But let's take out mental health out of the picture. Okay? Because if we talk about that and you have a depression or any kind of mental health, your sleep will suffer. I just jotted stuff down here. So your lifestyle habits, basically, right? That will affect your sleep. Now, I understand we can go off schedule, but if you keep a schedule and a routine, for the most part, your sleeping should be okay, right? So that's the first thing. Be structured. Some people can get really crazy about it. Now, I know people, including myself, is so rigid with that, and they call them creatures of habit. So God forbid, oh my God, you have to do something different. You know, your sleep's going to get a little, or your schedule's going to go off, so maybe your sleep's going to be different. That's not the worst thing, right? But that's a lot to do with your sleep. Illness can affect your sleep. So medications also. So go to bed every night and go to bed at the same time every night, wake up at the same time every day. I don't do that. But, so put it this way. When I was in rehab, I loved it, but is it really reality? Maybe some of you do that. Comment below. 8 a.m., we woke up, we had our breakfast. We did our groups, we did our therapy, we did our class, we did all this stuff, right? 12 o'clock, we had lunch. 5 o'clock was dinner. 8 o'clock was snack, and then off to bed at 10 or whatever. I try to do that here, home, on my everyday life. My work, I can't even have lunch, but that's my life. So if you can try to write down a structured day, and then sleeping, but like I said, if you don't have mental health issues like drinking, so I don't know what I'm titling this as your sleep affected. So why are you always tired? So if you're drinking, obviously we all know that alcohol sucks for a lot of reasons, and mainly it does affect your sleep. Whoa, does it ever? You can get drunk and pass out, but is that really the right sleep? Oh, I remember it a million times, getting wasted and passing out with my clothes on, with my makeup on, waking up with a hangover. Yeah, you're passing out and sleeping, but it's not the right sleep. So you understand? Oh, we don't exercise before bed. Some of you have to. It's funny. I get a burst of energy at night, so I work late on Thursday nights. Sometimes I don't get home till 9 o'clock, maybe later. And I get a second wind, and I'll put music on, and I'm like, ooh, I'm picking up my dumbbells, and it's just a habit. And then I tend to have a hard time sleeping. So again, who's not perfect? But I tend to do my workouts in the morning. And like I told you guys, I was going to do a video on exercising. Whatever you fit in a day. You don't have to go to a gym for 2 hours and sweat your ass off. If you do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night, that's 40 minutes of moving your body. I do that a lot. Whatever works for you. No caffeine. I can't have caffeine after a certain time. I can't sleep at night unless I'm taking my sleeping pills. Some people don't believe in medication. I mean, it's really like they say within 8 hours of bedtime, right? So then there's like something else called sleep apnea. I knew somebody that had this. I used to sleep next to him. And it's scary. You literally stop breathing for a minute. Well, not a minute, I don't know. But if you find yourself with problems with sleep apnea now, I don't know how you would think you'd have that. It's just dangerous, sleep apnea, especially if you're a drinker. Very dangerous. I'm not a doctor. I just don't want to talk about that too much. Stress, poor diet. Those processed foods, awful. Awful, awful, awful. I hate them. I'm a sugar addict. All my life. Love my sweets. Limit yourself to having that once a week. If you're watching me and you're 20 years old and you have a great metabolism, you know, it's not, like I say, it's not just for your looks, but later on in life, like your cholesterol and all that stuff, it does catch up to you. So I allow myself once a week. Right now I'm cutting. So I don't really, oh my God. I'm trying to cut, so I'm trying to get my 6-pack, and you know, I have to, you know. By the way, somebody commented, let my boobs out. I think I blocked him. I definitely blocked the comment. I work hard at my body. I do a lot of sit-ups, push-ups. I'm sore. I work out. And I'm on here. If you're gonna be a pervert, please get off my channel. Oh my God. Like I said, are you 12 years old? I don't understand it. Where is your manners? Where are they? How were you raised? And you hide. Come out and show your face. These fake accounts. But anyway, I just don't want to get into that. Please, just, if you're going to be negative, get off. Stress will really make you overthink, right? You're laying in bed. And you're like, oh my God. I got to pay this bill. I got to do this tomorrow. And you have like a list of things in your head, and what does that do? You stay up at night and you're looking at the clock, and before you know it's 4 a.m, you're like, oh my God, I gotta get up for work in 2 hours. I think we're all guilty of that. So, everybody has stress. Why make it worse? We all have to, listen, you hear these horrible stories.
If you don't already have
Alexa, volume 1. It's car accidents, people with cancer, children with cancer. We worry about petty shit, and we seem to forget it. I mean, I don't want pity. My life had a lot of trauma. I can go over it again. I'm sure a lot of people had trauma. Everybody could write a book. And like I say, you just got to make yourself stronger and be the best version of yourself.
Give an Amazon gift card so they can pick out
right?
Exactly what they want. Choose from tons of designs.
So,
physical, print at home, and digital options.
It's what you do with what you learn.
Their best birthday yet.
Don't blame others, forgive others. But I'm going into, this is what I do. I'm talking about sleep. But I got into that because when you overthink and you stress, right? So that's part of it. Talking about processed food, stress, poor diet, right? So what do you eat that really helps with, like, your skin feels better? I have no makeup on today. I don't have the best skin. But women and men, genetics play a big role. A big role. So that's, I don't know how much percentage, but anyway, so fish, chicken, nuts, fruits, right? I'm not a big seafood eater. I love shrimp, but I eat chicken a lot. Those Brazilian nuts, it's a give. We all know fruits and vegetables. And you can doctor them up to make them taste so good. Like, I will put cauliflower and broccoli on a pan. This is for all my people that want to cut for the summer. I'm getting there because I wear a bikini. I will wear a bikini until I'm 70. Okay? So, anyway. Broccoli, cauliflower, drizzle with olive oil. Olive oil is a healthy fat. I don't measure anything. Chop up garlic. I love garlic. The only thing is if you're with somebody, the smell on your breath, whatever. Salt and pepper. Minus the salt. Since my stroke, I don't add salt. I don't put salt, just pepper. My daughter, on the other hand, loves salt. Oh my God. But oven 350. And then it's so delicious. Kale too. Kale is delicious. My daughter got me hooked on kale. So good. I have to buy more tomorrow. I wish I had it now because I'll eat it for dinner. I'm out of it. Load your plate up with vegetables. You get hungry at night, put celery sticks and pour lemon juice over it. Look, on Sundays or Mondays, one day a week, I cheat. Chicken, do the same thing. Slice the chicken with the knife and stick garlic inside, or ginger, fresh ginger, bake it, little olive oil. So that's it. I can go on and on with different techniques, different ideas, whatever. Tons of water, no soda. Please, sugary drinks, waste. You get diabetes. Signs of diabetes, like if you have extra thirst, right? Thirsty a lot or not thirsty, you go to a doctor, that's a sign, right? They're going to tell you to go to an endocrinologist to get blood work. You don't want diabetes. Oh, God, no. Stay away from those processed foods. Obviously, drink tons of water. There's a controversy about social isolation. I like my alone time. Some people think, I work around the public all day. So I like to be alone. And that's not going to affect my sleep. I don't feel it has anything to do with sleep. So, anyway. We talked about illness, right? We talked about your diet. Structure, the time you go to bed. I probably lost the page. Your lifestyle habits, structure, no exercise, the caffeine, exercising, obviously, yes, no exercising at night, right before bed. Stress, poor diet, right? And I said the healthy foods to eat, plenty of water. I mean, guys, this is all stuff you know already, right? And it's so hard to fall off, right? Stick with it and its consistency, and it's a lifestyle change. I hate when people say, I'm on a diet, I'm going to start Monday. Why? Why not start Sunday? There should be a t-shirt saying, I'm going to start Monday. Why not start Sunday? It's a lifestyle. When you say the word diet, guess what? You're going to set yourself up for failure. You're going to cheat. You're going to overeat. That's how my eating disorder got so out of control. Because I always was on a diet. I was a gymnast. I was perfect. Wanted to be perfect. Wanted to please everybody. And I got to the point where I was starving myself to binging, and just because I was starving that I had to eat everything in sight. So it's a vicious cycle. So with that being said, make it your lifestyle. Just get up and try to make a structured day. Go to work, be happy, be kind to others. What do I always say? I know I repeat myself. Life is beautiful. You can always say someone has it worse than you, right? I'm sitting in my kitchen by myself. Dirty hair, like I said, because I don't wash it every day. I know I repeat myself, guys, a lot, but I want it to sink in. Some of you are out there not even admitting what you're struggling about. Some of you do tell me and message me that you're having problems with food or with drugs or alcohol, and I try to give you my best advice. And then they have a creep on here that tells me to whip my boobs out. Like, why are you on here? I wear what I wear because this is me. That's never gonna change. I show my boobs a lot. I paid $6,000 for my boobs, which, by the way, was 26 years ago. They're probably $20,000 now. And call it what you want. Women could call me a show off. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not trying to go. I am going off the subject because I talked about sleep already. So anyway. It's a different way I feel now because I have a different outlook on life. Years ago, I did that because I was obsessed with my looks and I wanted attention, and I was also a dancer and it helped me with my money. But now I don't crave that attention anymore. I love me today. So this is what I always say to everybody: love yourself. And how do you go about self-love? Self-care is different. Getting your pedicures, your manicures, doing things for yourself. That's things, right? But really, truly loving yourself, right? What do I say? Mind, body, soul. We are not our mind. Yeah, those are things. We are hairdressers. We are lawyers. We are doctors. But we are our souls. Our soul is not our mind. I've talked about that on other videos. Our mind is our ego, and our mind always wants to win. I say this on every video. Anyway. Who wakes up in the morning grateful? Just grateful to be alive. We're always so rushed. Do you ever notice that? There was a client in the salon and she said the same thing. Like, you know, people on the road, look around. Cars are just flying through in and out of the lanes. I drive on Route 17. That's like they call that the death highway. Where is people going? What, you know, think like I'm on this video now 21 minutes. That's 21 minutes of life I just went by. So when you drink your water, like, we never really think of the present, like be in the now. When you drink your water, put it in your mouth and swish it around and feel like, taste it. I mean, the water's boring maybe because we have to drink it because I don't love water. I drink it because I have to. But you know what I'm saying? Or even food. Okay, let's use that as an example. Take a bite of your pizza or whatever. Chew it. Just enjoy every moment of life is what I'm saying. We don't get that time back. And even people in our life. Every ex-boyfriend of mine, if I ran into them, we're friends. Like, I don't talk about anybody on these videos, like names, but there's no hate. And they say you can't ever be friends with your ex. I don't believe that. I don't talk about my exes negatively. They don't work out. They don't work out. You move on and you get on. I wouldn't talk about my ex to a new guy. Like you see that on Facebook. Oh, I went out with this girl. She talks about as her ex. That girl needs to talk to someone because that shouldn't be discussed. Why? I don't know why they do that. That's a turnoff. Move on. If you're still talking about your ex at all, you're not over him and you shouldn't be dating. My opinion. Yeah. This going into a lot of different things. I went from sleep to this. I'm just talking about living in the moment, and life is beautiful. Some of you may feel very hopeless. The suicide rate, I'm not sure where it is at right now. Again, my views haven't been up that high, and I don't know what happened when I first started my channel. After a month or two in, I had a couple thousand views. I haven't been getting that because I'm not laying in bed half naked. I get the analytics or whatever, my notifications from YouTube. And 95% of my viewers just watch me and only 5% are subscribed. And a lot of people feel this way. My daughter says the same thing about her TikToks. My daughter's gorgeous, and a lot of beautiful women out there. It's like, why do they do that to these people? Lift them up. When I view people's stories on Instagram, I like their pictures. I don't just view them to be a stalker. Why don't you want people to do good? I just say I'm on this now because that's a reflection on that person. It's nothing to do with me, and that, I know that. So if anyone's hating on someone and is back lurking in the bushes here, stalking, that's a reflection on you. I hope you know that. So, guys, I'm going to end it. So, if you're having trouble sleeping, do all those tips I said. They're basic. They're simple. Things you probably know already. Guys, like, share, and subscribe, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.